Hello there everyone, welcome back to Pikmin 2. Last time we took on sublevels 4 through 9 of the Hole of Heroes. Today we're going to finish it off by taking on 10 through 15. There's going to be one more rest floor here. We're going to have two more groups of enemies to take out. These next two are going to finish off the Grub Dog section. And then this last one's going to have the Arachnodes. Arachnobes? I don't know what they're actually, what the family's like actually called in Pikmin, honestly. This floor is going to be the return of the Emperor Bulblacks yet again. There's going to be two of them on this floor, kind of like that one floor in Cavern of Chaos, except I would say this is actually... No, this isn't going to be easier to deal with. That one's going to be a pain in the butt. So let's go ahead. Oh, we have Matites. I forgot there's Matites on this floor. And I'd like to not wake up a Bulblacks at all if I can help it. There we go. Alright. Get right in front of him and you know the drill. And there goes the first one. He actually almost kind of got close to doing something. The second one always seems to want to spawn in like one of the worst ways possible. So, you know what? We'll probably bitter spray this guy since he is not playing very nicely. There's no bomb rocks to abuse, so you might as well just kind of use a bitter spray if he spawns in a spot like this, or just reset. But I'm trying to minimize my resets, so I'm gonna go on ahead and use this bitter spray to take him out. Oh wow, that I've never actually like bitter sprayed an Emperor Bulblacks, so I thought it would do more than that. Let's see if I can get him to... Or, I don't want you to hit the president. Lost, what, 3 purples to that? How many do I have? 19? Oh well. Next floor is not going to be too much easier, if I'm being honest. Oh wow. We didn't even have to kill that guy, but... That's fine. Yeah, so you're going to be getting... I don't know if this is the first one of these that we've gotten yet, but this is going to be the Treasured Gyroid Block. It's going to be the first of your Gyromite pieces, as this cave's going to have, like, the entire, well, Gyromite set, basically. A bunch of pieces that go with Rob the Robot. And yeah, that's the only treasure here. The next floor can be quite... I don't even need to deal with this, actually. We can just do this. Next floor is going to be very interesting, as this is the last Grub Dog floor, but yeah. Say hello for the third time to the Empress Bulblacks. She is spitting out her larva again. This is by far the most difficult of the Empress Bulblacks encounters. Especially because one of your captains, if you dismiss, is going to want to run around like an idiot like this, and you might lose a Pikmin to one of the larvae. Before you start fighting her, please, 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 please deal with this wall. It will help you a whole lot, like immensely, if this thing is gone before you actually fight her, because I'm going to be using bitter sprays on this, I'll be honest. She has a lot of health this time around, so let's throw a few Pikmin onto her. Get her kind of angry. She should shake pretty soon, I hope. Come on, there we go. Alright. Upon rolling around in this encounter, she will have boulders fall out of the sky. She has a whole lot of health. As you can see, we barely did anything to her yet. So the best way to get around this is going to be to use sprays. Use an ultra spicy spray, bitter her up, and send all of your Pikmin onto her. And as you can see, it is still taking a while to deal with that health bar of hers. Since I took out a bit of health beforehand, I only had to use one ultra spicy or ultra bitter spray, if only barely. But you will probably have to use 2 if you just use it straight from the start. Might not be the way some people wanted to see this boss get taken out, but it is honestly the easiest way to do so without it taking like 5 minutes of just whittling away your health bar. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing for that. You'll get your next gyro block. This is going to be the favorite one, and you can move on to sublevel 12, which is going to be your final rest floor of the cave. Thankfully, we're getting close to the end of the Hole of Heroes with quite a few deaths, actually. It's gone pretty well for the most part, I would say. This floor you do want to be careful on, as there is a doodlebug, and he can pretty easily make your Pikmin walk off the cliff, actually. There's a doodlebug. There is all 3 types of beetles here, so let's approach very carefully. So here's the glint beetle, I guess. The glint beetle is going to have the treasure, and then he'll go away. Mr. Doodlebug, where are you? It's totally going to be where this egg is, isn't it? No. This floor is quite large as well for some reason, for it being a rest floor. Oh, there's the Doodlebug. I want you a lot more than I want the glint beetle. Oh, I was gonna say, that did not just use that spray, and of course one of them went off the edge. Yeah, that's the main thing you want to worry about. Even with how tall this is, that still sent a blue off the edge, unless he, you know, was already kind of close. This should work fine, I hope. Let's just get Olimar into it. Oh, I need to get President on that quick. This one I can do the fast method for, at least. Yeah, let's get the treasure back, and then we can move on. If you want some ultra spicy sprays, you can probably get them, but I want the bitter sprays more. And what am I low on, actually? Let's check. Obviously, I've lost mostly purples. I think we've lost like 7 in this place. 6. I don't really need anything in particular, if I'm being honest, so I'll probably just go on ahead and use it on yellows, just because we'll need them. Or actually, no, I want blues. We're gonna need blues on this next floor, so having more is gonna be helpful. Let's get rid of a red for the blues. There we go. The next floor is going to be the first of our Arachnorb encounters. As I mentioned earlier, this is going to be the Manet legs, so we are gonna need to be ready for it. Might wonder why I would want blues for a Manet legs. Well, if I want blues for anything, you can probably guess as to why. Oh yeah, the other whites are all gonna be with the treasure. That's right. That's the way to leave the cave. That is not the way to the next floor, so that would have been bad if I used that. Let's go ahead and jump down to sublevel 13 and take on this Manet legs. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so this is going to be a much more difficult encounter. You do have a lot of cover options. I'm gonna use this one in particular. We want the blues to be far away from everything else, and of course they're just gonna merge with the whites. You can also use the Bulbmin if you have any. I kind of forgot about our Bulbmin right here, so we'll actually use the Bulbmin as well to help out. Bulbmin, you go over here. No, Bulbmin, please help. Okay. Actually, yeah, this is fine. I'm gonna like group everything in like one spot together. So actually, let's just do this, and then whistle. Okay. I think we're fine now. So let's grab our squad. 29 is quite a lot for this, actually. Let's figure out what we'll use for the cover. Probably this. I have all but 2 flowers. I am gonna ultra spicy spray though, and I woke him up early. I made a grave error. This man at legs fight will be a lot longer than the first one, as for the fact that we cannot really use our purples for this guy. Yeah, everything else is fine. Okay. Okay, he's done. Let's... No, man at legs. Man at legs. Get over here, not over there. Alright. Wait for him to come down, and let's get some blues onto him. There we go. That was a lot of damage. Yeah, the Ultra Spicy Spray, as per usual, is going to be quite helpful for a boss like this. And you can probably get a good, like, 2 cycles in with this for one Ultra Spicy Spray. That's what I'm trying to say. Want him to stop moving around. There we go. Okay, that was pretty good. We should be able to take him out next cycle. Hope probably won't have the Ultra Spicy Spray, but come on. Well, I went out a little bit too early. Oh well. Is this going to be enough to kill him? No, but I don't really want to waste another Ultra Spicy Spray, so I'm just gonna roll with it. Man, that was a lot of blues. Just died. That's fine. It's not enough to make me want to reset or anything, so... but yeah, there we go. There's the man at legs. Like I said, you need a lot of blues just because of this one pool of water. You can probably, like, pull him away, but then you won't have as much cover to work with. So, I would just use blues, use an Ultra Spicy Spray, and roll from there. But, having a few casualties is fine. Hold of Heroes is, like, the one cave that I'm fine with losing Pikmin, because there's so many rest floors that you can easily replenish as long as you haven't lost more than, like, 20 or so Pikmin. So, yeah, that's going to reward us with the memorable Gyro Block. And we can then move on to Sublevel 14, which is going to have more spider stuff. Alright, so, you know, we had the Man at Legs first, which I honestly wonder why Man at Legs was before this floor. This floor is going to just have a lot of dweebles, and nothing else at all, I promise. Really, guys? What all do I have on me? Just the blues and yellows, I think. Yeah. Let's go down to, like, 13 yellows. Because, you can probably guess why. There he is. We do have the BD Longlegs on this floor with all of these dweebles. What I recommend is, don't even fight the dweebles, just fight the BD Longlegs. Let's not lose any yellows to a BD Longlegs. That would be wonderful. At least a Pikmin 2 BD Longlegs. Like, come on. This guy has like 2 health. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the BD Longlegs is going to have the treasure inside of it anyways. So once you've taken them out, go on ahead, put your Pikmin on the treasure. Don't worry about the dweebles at all. They aren't going to hurt a fly. They might try to steal your treasure, though. It looks like our Pikmin are going to very skillfully maneuver past all the dweebles. No, you jerk! Okay, there we go. And yeah, we made really quick work of that floor. We're actually, like, flying through all of these floors. Mainly because I, you know, don't hesitate to use the sprays, and you'll get through these pretty quick. There's a lot to worry about with this final floor, though. If it's still the spider theme, it's kind of like, wait, what? But we've already fought the spiders we've encountered so far. But of course, the boss cave is going to have a brand new boss at the end. Hopefully this will get done on the first try, as a lot can go wrong with this boss. There is going to be 2 lesser spotted jelly floats and 2 greater spotted jelly floats on this floor as well. So we're gonna take out all of these before even encountering the boss. The boss is gonna show up in the middle of the arena, so just stick to the edge and you should be fine. Can you get over here, sir? You have a blue inside of you that I would like to get back. Obviously, you know, you'd probably don't want to be dealing with these guys in the middle of a boss fight, so you really should take them all out before even daring to mess with the boss. And the boss, you're going to want to have some ultra spicy sprays for it, because it is quite a tanky boss. It has a lot of HP, honestly. And the ultra spicy spray will kind of, you know, allow you to actually kill it in a reasonable time frame without having to spend like 3 minutes fighting it, which is something you don't really want to do with this boss. I wouldn't say this is the most challenging boss in Pikmin 2, but it can be quite deadly if you're not prepared for it and what it'll actually do. So once we've taken out all these jelly floats here, let's go back over this way. I'm going to use this nectar right here, because it looks like we have a few flowers. We're just going to be using purples for this boss. You don't want too many, much like with BD Longlegs. It's going to be a really similar boss, honestly, if you don't know what it is already. There's another nectar. I'm not going to take the time to get it, because it looks like all of our purples have flowers at the very least, which is the most important thing. So let's grab our 19 purples. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was 18. This seems debated whether he can crush your Pikmin upon falling. I honestly don't know, so I'm not going to risk it. But meet the Raging Longlegs. This guy will move a whole lot faster than BD. He's a lot bigger, obviously. His feet are a lot bigger. As you can see, he's stomping around. You're going to be fighting him in much the same way as BD. You don't want to be throwing your Pikmin down below like that. The second he starts shaking, much like BD, you want to whistle your Pikmin off and just throw them back on. It's really easy to get them on with how large he is. But yeah, as you can see, he stomps around like crazy. And using the Ultra Spicy Spray is going to be your fast ticket to getting him killed. Whoa, how many did we lose there? 6 at the very end of the fight. Oh well. That is everything in Hole of Heroes, though. We have beaten it. This is actually, this treasure takes like a whole lot more than just 13. I think it takes 30. Yeah. Go on ahead and get your Pikmin onto this, and to finish the Gyromite set, we have the head of Rob himself. Man, those 6 purple deaths. What purples did I lose throughout this cave? Like 12? I think I came in with 25. Man, that's poor purples, but it's not like we need to worry about our purple numbers anyway, especially since we only have 1 cave left. But here we have the Remembered Old Buddy, and, you know, whole 250 Pokos, great last treasure, and we are done here. Yeah, definitely the most Pikmin deaths we've had the entire game for a single cave. Actually, this cave's probably going to account for like half of them. Let's see. Yeah, 13 treasures. It should amount to about 2,200 Pokos. Okay. 24 Pikmin deaths in a single cave. Oh boy. Oh well. We're done. Hole of Heroes, you know, some people will say that's the hardest cave out of the way, but I think we have the toughest one for last with some of the floors that will be here. We are going to go on ahead and walk over to it, and I'll probably enter it, but not, like, actually do anything there in this part. So, the final cave. What I want is going to be to actually get the yellow onion. I'm going to be bringing 30 yellows with me to this cave. Might seem like a lot. It kind of is, but we do need it. I'm going to be bringing 25 blues, so that's going to put us up to, what, 55? Obviously, I know I have 96, but I don't need as many whites. I'm going to bring 10, and then I want 20 purples. Is this the squad that I want? Yeah. There's not really anything in here I'm gonna need more than 20 purples for. There's going to be 1 fiery bull blacks, which is the only reason I'm bringing 15 reds. Otherwise, I would probably bring like 5 or 10 even. Unless you want to roll with N for Fiery Ball Blacks, go on ahead, feel free. But I'm not going to do that, as I want to make sure he dies. Especially since we already got kind of close with the one in the Hole of Heroes. We have plenty of sprays. You are going to want quite a few of them probably for this dungeon, and this guy right here is going to respawn. I forgot about that, so let's go ahead and take out this orange Bulborb. This is the one that had one of the treasures. I forgot which one. And yeah, right here is going to be the Dream Den. Yeah, this is it. This is the final dungeon, so we are at the end of our journey, except this is probably still going to take like 4 more parts, because this place is super long. Perhaps you'll find Louie in here, and yet my CPU is on edge. Ludicrous dangers await. Beasts lurk at the bottom of the deepest, darkest, most foul, sinister, horribly vile pit. Do you still wish to enter? Of course you do. Courage is our true treasure. So yeah, that is going to do it for today. I will see you guys next time, where we'll be jumping into the Dream Den. Bye-bye.